You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt. I've got your 2-week spoilers from Monday, April 29th, all the way through Friday, May 10th. That deep into May. Just wow. And that's going to take us 2 full weeks into May sweeps, which is always big, big stuff. I have got tidbits for you about Nikki and Victor and Claire and Jordan and sobriety struggles, Ashley, Belle, all her personalities, all of that good stuff. Billy, Nate, some corporate nonsense. I'm going to unpack this all for you, but if you haven't, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's jump right in. This Monday, April 29th, we are going to see poor Nikki. She is just out of sorts. She shows up at the Abbott mansion, blames herself for what happened with Claire and Jordan. Summer overhears. It turns into this whole thing. Basically, Nikki says Jordan tried to kill herself. She called 911, so this is all her fault. Summer tells her it's not. She loves her grandmother, but Nikki is just spiraling. She makes a stop at the liquor store to stock up on vodka, goes to get a room at the GCAC, and proceeds to get drunk and trash the place. Typical rock star behavior, but not the kind of thing we want to see from Nikki. Meanwhile, Victoria and Cole are very upset about Claire still being missing. She tells her dad and Michael about the garbled call from Claire. It wasn't a landline, it was a cell phone, so they can't, trace it. Victoria is very upset because she believed her dad's lie. She thinks that Jordan is dead, and that means she thinks they have no leads to find Claire, but Victoria and Cole head back to that motel. They find a creepy doll in the closet, and there are keys inside of it that are a clue to find it. Adam and Chelsea have a video call with Connor on Monday that goes so well, better than they expected. And after they end the call, Adam and Chelsea have a really, really nice conversation. They do some bonding. They hug each other. This is co-parenting going very well. Victor talks to Michael Baldwin, who suspects that Jordan did not die falling off a bridge. He kind of suspects that Victor finished her off, but we all know Victor's got her locked up. She's not dead, but Victor tells them Jordan's where she needs to be. He's being very cryptic. All right, Tuesday, April 30th, Victoria finds out something stunning, and I wonder if for some reason she finds out that Jordan is alive. Maybe she goes into the basement looking for a bottle of Burgundy and finds a psycho. Ashley's surprise visitor is in town. It's her friend Dr. Laurent. He's over from Paris. Christopher Cousins makes his debut next week. Victor is back in the basement. He is grilling Jordan about what she has done with Claire Grace. I'm sure he's willing to torture her or leave her there to rot indefinitely until he gets his granddaughter back. Maybe if Claire gives him the info, if Jordan gives him the info that he wants about Claire, maybe he'll do her a service and leave her a little bottle of poison and she can try again, and I bet he won't call 911. Wednesday, May 1st, we have Ashley trying really hard not to give away that it's not Ashley in control of the body. It looks like it's Belle as she's talking to Dr. Laurent while Jack is lurking nearby, and she is trying to play it off that she is actually herself. And if he's a good shrink, he'll know that she's not. We'll see how it goes. Devon and Nate are plotting against Billy. They want him out at Chancellor Winters. The problem is Jill Abbott's the big boss. Billy's her son. I don't see it going the way they want, but that's not going to stop them from trying. Nikki is out of control on Wednesday. Jack has to show up to the GCAC room. He finds it trashed. He finds her drunk, and she's just not even apologetic at this point. She is just so racked by guilt and tormented by her addiction that she is just absolutely falling apart. And that means on Thursday, May 2nd, that Jack has to do something extreme to help Nikki. He's been her sobriety coach and trying to help her through this, but she keeps doing honestly typical addict behavior where she's lying, denying, she's hiding, she's sneaking, all that kind of stuff. But he does something extreme, and I think it involves Victor, which is going to really tick off Nikki, but Jack's got to worry about her long-term health and not her being mad at him. Friday, May 3rd, as we close down week 1, we've got Victoria talking to Nick Newman. She's opening up to him about just the stress, the anxiety, and, you know, he has dealt with a kidnapped kid before. If you don't remember, I talked about it the other day. Dina Mergeron had kidnapped Christian, his son Christian, thinking he was very little toddler Jack Abbott. That was back when she was in the throes of her dementia. And actress Marla Adams, who played Dina Mergeron, just passed away. I did a standalone video about it. You can check it on our Y&R playlist or on our main page. But yes, Nick does know the rigors of having a kidnapped child, and he understands all the pain. Victor has some tough love for Nikki. Looks like he is going to try and shake her into shape, and Jack has to face the music of some recent choices he has made. That takes us to the second week, which is May 6th through 10th. Nikki's fall off the sobriety wagon is fully exposed to her family. Of course, they knew she fell off the wagon before because of the vodka IV and everything that Jordan and Claire did, but everybody thought she was doing better because she's been lying and hiding and drinking on the sly, but it's all about to come out because things like that hide in the darkness, so they have to shine a light on it, and Nikki isn't going to enjoy that at all. She's going to be angry with Jack for outing her to Victor, probably angry at Victor over the tough love she's about to get. The search for Claire is in absolute high gear. They have to find her before it's too late. Did Jordan stick her back at that old lake house in Oregon or that abandoned fishing cabin they were at before? Victoria said she recognized the keys, which is very strange. So I tend to think that Claire is not at the lake house in Oregon, that she's somewhere there in Genoa City, but I wonder what those mystery keys are to and how long it'll take Victoria to figure out what they go to. Ashley is very busy evading therapy. Her stronger alters are taking control and keeping control. Those two are Belle and Ms. Abbott. Sweet little teenage Ash is grounded, and Ashley herself is asleep on her brain bed. Hopefully, Dr. Laurent can crack through and get her the help that she needs. Honestly, it sounds like she needs inpatient help. Billy is fighting back against Nate and Devon that week, and he is going to escalate his campaign to win Lily over to his side. Jordan's fate is revealed that week. Will Victor keep her as a basement dweller for the rest of her life, or will he offer her poison and a chance to escape captivity and take her own life? But as long as Claire is missing, Jordan's life seems safe enough, but once they get Claire back, all bets are off. Victor sees that Jordan is a thorn in his side, in the side of his family, that is never going to away. She's never going to quit, so he has to come up with some sort of permanent solution of one sort or another. And Victoria and Cole's bond strengthens as they work together to find Claire. Those are all of our 2-week spoilers. Please click subscribe if you haven't. Definitely drop your comments on what you're excited to see. Be sure and come back soon, because we are here talking Young and the Restless 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.